let me tell you, there's no rest. In this academic thing, there's no rest. Academic excellence is very, very good. That is it. Just tell yourself academic excellence is very, very good. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tifeoye. If you are new here, this is Tifeoye, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome. And this is Tifeoye. If you are new here, welcome. And this is Tifeoye. So basically, I will introduce myself first. My name is Yekini Buluatife. I am a pharmacy student of Olabisi Onabanjo, currently in my third year. And yeah, that's basically everything you need to know about me. And my channel is about podcasts, vlogs, and also talks like this. My channel is not just about vlog, it's not just about podcast. It's also about talks, random talk, life talk, educational, academics, and everything. So get familiar. Don't forget to subscribe. It is very, very important. Like subscribe to my channel because there are a lot of things aside academics, aside educational, there are podcasts, interesting topics, juicy topics, and their lifestyle vlogs. Aside lifestyle vlogs too, there are different kind of vlogs. So basically my channel is about vlogs, podcast, and talks. Yeah, today I'll be talking about things you need to know about OOU. So you've written your jump and you picked Olabisi Onabanjo as a university of first choice. Today I'll be talking about the things you need to know before coming to OOU as an OOU aspirant. I'll be talking about the things you need to know. So don't go anywhere and let's get into the video. And also in my previous video, I posted an hostel tour video. So you should go check that video because you definitely need that. And yes, of course, we'll be talking about accommodation in this video. I'll be talking about different things in this video. So the first up, I'm going to talk about Olabisi Onabanjo University. Olabisi Onabanjo University was formerly called Ogun State University, that is OSU, and the university was founded in the year 1982. Yeah, 1982. And Olabisi Onabanjo main campus is in Agoiwoye, and we have multiple campuses. We have one in Shagamu, Ogun State, which is the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital. The course you're going to be studying determines if you be leaving the permanent site, which is in Agoiwoye. Okay, for arts and commercial, I don't think they leave the permanent site. Yes, that's the one in Agoiwoye. I don't think they live there. Or for science, it depends on the course you're going to study. Let's say for pharmacy, for medicine, for nursing, for basic medical science course. Basic medical science course, we have anatomy, pharmacology, physiology, and medical lab science, and the likes. Their first year is going to be in the permanent site, which is the main campus in Agowe, and they'll be moving down to Shagamu, where we have the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital from their second year, and that is where they're going to finish their program. Same also agricultural courses. You'll be doing your 100 level in the main campus. Obviously, everyone is going to be in the permanent site. That's the main campus for their first year. But it depends on the course you're going to be studying. That will determine if you'll be leaving the campus for your second year to finish your program elsewhere. So for agricultural courses, you're going to be moving to Hayetoro to finish your program. For engineering courses, you're going to be moving to Ibugo to finish your program. So I hope you get that. And also there are some science courses like chemistry, industrial chemistry that they don't need Agowe, they don't need the main campus. So like I said, based on the course, and I think I mentioned the courses that will be leaving Agowe to go to Shagam to complete their program. So yeah, having said that, you know about the university, you know about the campuses, and you know about the course that move from the main campus to other campuses. So Olabisi Onabanjo University offer multiple courses. We have law, we have accounting, we have business admin, a lot of courses, like a lot. But I think the new ones that people are not really aware of is that we have forensic and medical lab science now. And I think this year Jamba is will be in the third set. Third set. So yes, we have two sets already studying the medical lab science and forensic. So get familiar with that. So we have a lot of courses. You can go online to search. We have nursing, medicine, pharmacy, law, and everything. So basically, we're in our second semester. Yes, we're in our second semester, and our examination is going to be coming up by June. So get prepared. Post-system stuff will start coming up July. Within July, end of June, you start hearing that Olabisi Onabanjo is going to start selling their post-system form. So get ready. And also, Olabisi Onabanjo University does not give admission to those that pick them as first, second choice. You have to pick them as a first choice. Yes. And general cutoff mark for the school is 160. To get into the school, generally, the cutoff mark is 160. But then there are departmental cutoff marks. Yes, they don't declare this departmental cutoff mark, but we've seen people that are studying that course, and we get to know that, oh, for you to actually study this course, you need to get so score in JAM. So for medicine, I'll say you have 280 and above if you want to study your medicine. And positivity is a determining factor if you'll be getting that course that year. So not only JAM determines if you're going to be getting that course. And this is how Olabisi Onabanjo University calculates their aggregates. Divide your JAM score by 8 and divide your post-UTME score by 2. Let's say you have 240 in your JAM, divide your JAM by 8, and that's going to be 30. Then divide your post-UTME score by 2. Let's say your post-UTME score is 70 divided by 2, that's 35. So you add it together, that means you are going to 65. So for faculty of pharmacy, I am studying pharmacy. I'll say in your JAMB you should have 240 and above, and in your post-UTME you should have 60 plus. In my JAMB I had 240 above, and in my post-UTME I had 60 plus, like 60 plus, not 61 or 62, 60 plus. So I'll say you you actually make research and know about the general cutoff mark. So I won't say I know the cutoff mark per se for each department or each faculty, but I would say obviously there are some courses that are competitive. Competitive because we have the likes of medicine, we have the likes of nursing, we have the likes of law, accounting, we have pharmacy. So you should know they are very competitive. So you should always aim high. You should know your jam should be very good. In as much as positive is also like a determining factor to determine factor if you're going to get admission that year or not. Your jump needs to be very good, and your positioning needs to be very good. I've seen situations where some people had probably 200 and something, not really solid, but their positioning was very good, and they were able to get that course. And I've seen some people that had a very good score for their jam, and their positioning was nothing to talk about, and they could not get that course. I've had a friend that had 280 something. She wanted to study medicine, but positioning was around 50, and she could not get medicine that year. She was given anatomy. So I feel like this isn't time for you to start preparing for your post-UTME. Don't say, oh, the school is here to talk about their post-UTME. It's never too early to start preparing. Yes, never too early. You can start preparing. Moving on. Olabisi Onabanjo University does not have past question for their post-UTME. They don't have past question for their post-UTME. But you can get past question from people from tutorials that resides in that school premises, and that's because each year you get to ask people, okay, your questions, what are the familiar topics that you can remember? And these people come together to say, okay, every year Olabisi Onabanjo University bring questions from these topics. So I won't say the school release a past question. The school does not come out to give you a past question. It is people that own a tutorial that come out to ask a student, okay, what are the questions you can still remember? And when they see that this question keep occurring every year, they tend to collate, set their own questions, and sell our past questions. So I won't say Olabisi Onabanjo University have their own past question. They are just people that come together to work with questions that have been occurring every year. So yeah, because there was one time someone was telling me that current affairs is going to come out. I should pay for current affairs. In the end, I didn't see any current affairs in my question. So you should not be expecting that your question will be the same with other person. Yes. And also for the post-UTME form, immediately it is out, make sure you collect your post-UTME form. And if you're going to be using 2 sittings, you can use your 2 sittings. Just make sure you upload the necessary documents. As for now, the post-UTME form is not out, but hopefully it's going to come out probably July, because we're in our second semester and our examination is coming up very soon. So now let's talk about hostel and accommodation. Okay, Olabisi Onabanjo University, we have hostels, and I will tell you some courses that require you to stay in hostel. Number one is medicine. You have to stay in the hostel. And law, I don't know about law, but I know about medicine that you have to be staying in the hostel. Yes, you have to stay in the hostel. For law, I don't think so. Engineering courses, I don't think so. Pharmacy is very compulsory that you must stay in the hostel. But during my set, I found out that it is not a must to stay in the hostel because I was staying off campus. So for the hostel, you have different hostels, and you can make sure to go and watch my previous video, get to see the type of hostel we have, their price, and how many people are going to be staying in the room. Then off campus, you just get to sort your apartment outside, and there are shuttles that are going to school We have shuttles that meet at Pepsi Junction, at the at Itamewi, at mini campuses. Yes, I think that's three. And at Chips, yes, we have shuttles that go into the school for off-campus people. And for the hostel, I see there are keke napep that work inside the school. So yeah, and I'm not going to be talking too much about hostels because in my previous video, so you should go to my channel right now to go and watch that video. Yeah. And sometimes during weekends, it's not always easy for those staying off campus to go into school. That's one of the things I have noticed so far. And also sometimes transportation can be very, very, very difficult, especially when the students available are more than the bus available or the shuttles are available. So I think that's the problem that comes with off campuses because transportation sometimes is always difficult. You have to queue and everything. And then sometimes the situation of petrol occur, drivers decide not to work that day or decide to inflate the price. So it's going to affect off campus students at that moment. So I think that's the disadvantage that comes with it. I think the prices for going into school is 300 naira. Yeah, it's 300 naira. But that's the disadvantage. And during weekdays, just know bus is going to be very, 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 very scarce. Then for hostelites, so what's the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that uh restricted movement actually because you just have to be in the school environment. And if you're going out, you have to go out when you're going to see a shuttle to take you out and all of that. So I think it has each of the hostel and the off campus has its pros and cons. You just have to know the one that works for you. But like I said earlier, you're studying medicine, just know you have to stay in campus for professional courses actually. But then lately, people have been finding their way around it. But for medicine, don't even try that because when you want to like submit your files and everything, they will ask you for your hostel receipts. So for that courses, we've been able to go around it because over the years they've not been asking like I can tell you for the fact that when I was in 100 level, I did not stay in hostel. I was staying off campus. So it was not really a big deal for me because we were not required to bring our hostel receipts. So yeah. And I'm going to say something. If you are not smart, like if you are not smart and time conscious, just know that you cannot survive this OOU. If you are not smart and time conscious, you cannot survive this OOU. Let me give you something that they will not tell you about. Olabisi Onabanjo University calendar is very, very, very fast. Like very, very fast. I gained admission 2022. I resumed May and here I am, 300 level, my second semester, 300 level. I'll be writing my examination next month, which is June. So I'm telling you that Olabisi Onabanjo University is very, very fast, and you have to be mentally prepared. You have to know how to manage your time. You have to be smart. You just have to be smart. In your 100 level days, you just have to be smart. I think 100 level days is where the situation of past questions comes in and everything. 100 level examination is strictly CBT for all courses like for all departments is CBT. Then when you start moving to different campuses, that is when you know if you're going to be writing written from our own campus. We started our written examination 200 level. I feel some people when they were still in some courses that were in the main campus are they're going to remain in the main campus. I think that 200 level did some CBT. But if you're going to move into your various campuses, just know you're going to be you're going to start writing examination as soon as possible because the ICT Center is in the main campus. And let me tell you something, Olabisi Onabanjo University is that institution with the biggest ICT center. Just know that that is one of like pursuit any questions. You might see that. Yeah, you might see that because sometimes they ask questions about the school. So you just have to get familiar. And the motto for the school is Excellentia Humana et Patriopus. So yes, get familiar with that. So what was I saying? What was I saying? So let's go back to pursuit me. I'm not going to, like I said, there's no past questions, but there are apps that you can use to prepare yourself for the examination while preparing for my own post-UTME. I used apps like Nigerian Scholar. It is very, very good. I recommend Nigerian Scholar. It is very, very good. You see general knowledge, maths, chemistry, physics, commerce, literature, and everything. You just have to set yourself. Just go to um your server or your browser and search for Nigerian Scholar, and there you have it. It is free. It is very, very free. Or you want to use, I used my school app for my jam, but then I used Nigerian Scholar for my post UTME, and and I was trying to solve questions, like go to my textbook to check. I was not reading textbook basically because I was working smart, like solve past question. Then if I don't understand that topic, I have to sit with that topic, learn and learn. And also, what also helped me is that I went to the school environment here. Like I told you, it's going to help because those tutorial in the school environment, they get to meet their students after proceeding to ask them questions that come out, and they are very smart that they collect the recurring topics and make sure to create a past question for you guys. So it works, but if you can't, you can join some tutorial online, and I'm going to add the links of some tutorials in my description too. The two legit tutorials. You can decide to pick any one of your choice, or I'll be dropping the link in my description. I have Achievers and I have Calcufast. And like I said, you can use Nigeria Scholar to prepare for your post-UTM. You can start now. Like start now. It's never too heavy, I'm telling you. If you do that, you thank yourself. Like you thank yourself. Don't waste your jump. And also, if just make sure you get to know the cutoff for each department, so you don't get to waste your score. Just like you having 180, don't be delusional, don't lie to yourself, be realistic. Having 180 and you want to study medicine, having 180, you want to study nursing, you want to study pharmacy, you want to study law. You just have to know the competitive courses. Like law is very competitive, accounting is very competitive, mass communication, pharmacy, medicine, the likes of all those courses, they are very, very competitive. Engineering, you just need to have a very good score. So like you get, once you're still going to get into that institution, obviously, but then you just have to know the departmental courses, so you don't get to waste your jam and be like, oh, they didn't give me. And also, post-UTM is always the second chance. Yes, it's always the second chance. Let's talk about other things like payment. I think under level is where you get to make a lot of payment, you get to pay your acceptance fee, school fees, a lot of fees. Like you get to pay a lot of things, so you have to be ready. You want to get your accommodation, you want to get your hostel, probably your hostel needs, or your anything you're going to be needing for your university and your uni essentials. So I think 100 level is where you get to spend a lot. Then from 200 level, 200 level you get to spend a lot if you're going to be leaving the main campus to another campus, because it's another struggle. You want to get an apartment and everything, so it's a lot. Like it's a lot. What else do I want to talk about? School fee. I can't really tell about school fees, but for sure, medicine is around 300 and something. Pharmacy is 330K. I know pharmacy because I'm a pharmacy student. BMS course, basic medical science course, is around 200 plus. Yeah, above 200. Then the acceptance fee as I last year was 70,000 naira. Just know about that one. What else? The interesting part about Olabisi Onabanjo is you get to attend the faculty week, departmental week, there's faculty week and all of that. You meet people, yeah, you meet people, you explore. Exploring does not mean you have to, oh, be like, I'm free now, I can do whatever I like. No, you have to be serious. On the level is where you get to build your CGPA. Like if you have 5.0 in your new level, just know it's going to be a smooth journey for you throughout your school days. Imagine starting with 2 points in your 100 level, starting with 3 points. So let me tell you, there's no rest. In this academic thing, there's no rest. Academic excellence is very, very good. That is it. Just tell yourself academic excellence is very, very good. There is no rest. Don't tell, some people tell you that school is a scam. School is not scam. Oh. You will know school is never a scam. Even if you are not going to be working with that course you study, just know that you have an edge over somebody that is an illiterate. So school is never a scam. Anything worth doing is worth doing. And some people, if you apply for a course and they give you another course, it doesn't mean you should not do that course. Very, you should not be having numerous carryovers because, oh, this is not the course I want. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. Just do it. Just do it. I have some people that did that course, then they are 200 level. While they were doing that course, they had to apply for the course they wanted. Like me now, for instance, I wanted pharmacy. Therefore, me, I know my score. That's why I'm always saying this. If you watch my video, I'm always saying that don't lie to yourself. You know that that's what can give you. I was having 198 and I wanted to study pharmacy. You see, I was very delusional. In my position, I did well. I had 58. Just imagine I was having 260 something. I had that 58. I'll get pharmacy that year. But then I told myself that okay, I know how this thing works better. I I got I became experienced. Like I was not a novice anymore, right? Then I applied the second time, and here I am studying pharmacy. So it's not everybody that's going to get it. once. It's never that you need to get the course they want immediately. Some will just have to try twice, some have to try thrice. But then anything worth doing is worth doing well. Know your cutoff mark for that course you want to study. Prepare for your post-UTME. It's never too early. Yes, prepare for your post-UTME and stay updated. Like stay updated is very, very important. I think in my next video you guys should just make a request in the comment section, whatever you want to know, and I'll definitely make a video. And don't forget to watch that hostel tour. It's very, very important. You should watch it and share it. This video, share it to your friends, subscribe. And also, aside all of this, there are a lot of things on my channel. Aside these academic talks, you see vlogs, their blogs, their podcast talks. Make sure you watch them. Yes, don't bore yourself. In as much as you'll be reading too, don't bore yourself. But then read like you're not going to read tomorrow. The reality of being a student, man, there are some days you'll be broke. There are some days that academic stress is telling on you, you're just tired. So sometimes the pressure everywhere, there's carryover, there's this and all of that, but just you know what, you just have to keep going because you just have to do something for yourself. This is the key. This is like I'll say this is what your parents can hand over to you, and no one can take it from you for life. This knowledge, nobody can take your knowledge. So you just have to do it. School is fun. Olabisi Onabanjo University is fun. And also, if you want to move down to Olabisi Onabanjo University for a tutorial, it's very good. That's a very, very good idea. I did that. And the tutorial I stayed, they had an hostel. So I did that. Yeah, before getting admission, I met a lot of people already, and it was fun. Olabisi Onabanjo University is fun and it is fast. It's fast. That's the advantage. The advantage is that you get to finish your school on time, and the advantage is that if you're not smart enough and you don't know how to manage your time, hmm, there's going to be carryover. I don't want carryover. So if you don't know how to manage your time, there's going to be carryover. And also beware of scammers. There's no such thing as I'm going to be able to work your admission. You don't have to do this. You don't have to pay me. Like already you know that this person wants to scam you with your 190 and the person is promising you that they will give you medicine just so that it's going to be a scam. There's nothing like I'm going to help you to work it and all of that. Like just have to do your thing. There's nothing like I'm helping somebody. There's nothing like that. There is nothing like that. That person just wants to scam you. Just for that. I'll help you to work it. They're going to be discussed. That person wants to scam you. Even when you get to the level two, there are people that come and sell textbooks and all of that. We'll still talk about that. But then I'm going to save that for another video. But then don't fall victim of scammers that I'm going to help you. There's past question, is 100 keys, this and that. So I'm going to work collapsing over the university for you, questions for you. Like I said, those that will come to meet you, the link I'm going to drop, they're going to sell past questions to you. Because I said there's no past questions, don't mean that these people have not curated. They curate questions that have been occurring every year. So I can tell you that get that one. It's going to help you. And don't forget to be Nigerian scholar. Beware of scammers. Just beware. Thank you very much. So I think that's everything I want to talk to you. Tell you guys about Olabisi Onabanjo University. If you have any question, make sure you drop it in my comment section and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye.